Now, all Uber drivers know if you do Uber long enough, it's just a matter of time when you get that one customer that's going to ask you what is one of your crazy experience as an Uber driver. So send around. Let me tell you mines. All right, so I call this story, it's a bee in my car. So if you know me, as a kid, I was always scared of bees. I don't know why, but anytime I see a yellow bee, I'm just like running around, just being scared. Like, even though they're small, at a young age, I never liked bees. I think it's because it was one time I was in the backyard and I knew this guy named Mark. He was a kid. And I remember he got stung by a bee and he had one of the loudest screams I ever heard. And I think at that time, I just, the way he was looking terrified, something about that day made me scared of bees. So even as an adult, when I see a bee, I start freaking out. I start being scared. So as an Uber driver, the girl gets into my car, right? We're driving, so far good. Everything's going good. I'm just cruising, trying to end the ride. The next thing you know, I get a tap on my shoulder saying, hey, there's a bee in the car. Now usually I'm like, oh snap, I'm usually freaking out, but at this time I gotta be cool, I gotta be professional. So I'm like, well shoot, roll the window down. So she rolls her window down, I'm rolling the windows down. And during this time, we're on the freeway, by the way. So I can't be swerving lanes, so we got the windows down. So I'm saying, don't panic. Just be calm, be cool. And the girl like, I'm scared of bees. I'm like, I'm scared of bees too. So just be cool. So, so I'm driving. And, after like a good minute, maybe 2 minutes, the bee finally flew out the car. And I was like, all right, cool. Roll the windows back up. We rolled the windows back up. But you know what? I was actually proud of myself because like I said, I'm terrified of bees. But when I was doing the Uber and that bee was in the car, because I had the passenger with me, hey, I had to remain calm. But that was one of those stories that I'd never forget. The time a bee got in my car as I was doing Uber and I had to remain calm for the passenger's sakes. Thanks you for listening. If you like the story, like and subscribe because I got more stories to come. Because as you can see, I given a lot of Uber rides, so I have a lot of stories I can share with you. Have a blessed day, y'all. Peace.
Hi everyone, this is Jane from Jane Donald Vlog. I just want to say thank you everyone for subscribing our channel, and to those who did not yet subscribe, please subscribe us and give us like and comment to all our videos. Thank you everyone and God bless.